I struggle against his AoE ability.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to dodge it. He's hard, but I enjoy going against him. So you could put him in the brown pants tier.
Okay, she's Pansy.
He is pretty freaky when he does his little laugh. So Huntress. Huntress is pretty. She's all right. She's pretty easy to go against.
Yeah, she has the misfortune of being one of the starter killers. Thus, she's not as she's been power crept so hard that she's not that scary in comparison to a lot of the people here.
I agree.
Though I remember
And
when
you
I
can
first
hear her lullaby from a long ways away.
exactly. I remember I used to be terrified of that lullaby when I first started playing. Like it actually gave me the
It's
shivers.
pretty freaky.
All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Man.
I usually dislike going against Bubba. You always see the same build. It's always the one where if you vault a window, it's blocked.
Oh yeah,
I'm forgetting the name for it for some reason. But
dislike.
yeah, dislike going against.
Freddy
I'm not gonna
Cougar
brown my
now.
pants or anything though. So for that, I hate playing against Freddy.
I hate playing against Freddy too. The time having to deal with the dream and then his ludicrous range is never fun to play against. But I don't
Yeah,
exactly brown my pants at the thought of playing against one. It's
no,
like,
I just dislike going against it because you can outplay Freddy. Um, but again, his power is really annoying when he teleports to gens
yeah. So,
and having to cleanse. I just don't like it.
all right, we'll put him in dislike tier. All right, pig face or saw.
The pig, I would put Pansy just
Really?
because yeah, it's really not too hard. She's not really great in chase. Um, and I feel like I always find uh the trap to release my head trap very easy. It's always like the first one I get to.
That's
feel like.
impressive. I'm the opposite. I can never get seemingly find it. But all right, next one, clown.
Clown, I would put in Pansy as well.
Yeah, they need to like rework him. He's pretty. Actually, everyone in Pansy needs a rework. I think the pig
Probably.
needs only a small rework to get like going, but the clown is one of the ones that really needs a big one.
Yeah. I don't know if Huntress needs a rework, but yeah, it's kind of tough to find a Huntress sometimes. Or to find a good one, I mean.
All right, next one, glass lady.
Spirit. Oof. I
Brown.
brown my pants.
Yeah,
Yes.
brown. That's a brown.
She's so freaky, and her sound effects are just.
And you know her going super sanic and then just looking like she's just staying completely still is never a fun combo.
Yeah, I agree. Probably one of the scarier killers, anyway.
Agreed. All right, Legion.
Legion.
I dislike going against him. I don't brown my pants. He's not that
agree.
easy, but I hate how fast he can move.
That's true. I agree with that. There's no worse feeling than seeing a Legion hop over a pallet.
Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. All right.
All right, Plague. I love playing as Plague, but I'll try not to let this
I
impact.
despise playing against Plague because you're disadvantaged going to go clean yourself, but you
Yeah, you
kind of
don't want to
need to
cleanse.
clean yourself. If
Yeah,
you
unless you want to go down. It's like a lose-lose scenario.
exactly, I do not like that at all. I say dislike.
I'll put it in dislike just because I think it's kind of fun to play. It's weird. Like the middle tier here could be like both dislike going against and like there's no mid tier.
Yeah.
So
this list is kind of inverted. If you're like a survivor mostly, the pansy tier are your boys. They're like, yeah, those are the best kinds
I
of
could work with that.
Exactly. But if you're a killer, this list is the exact opposite. It's like, oh yeah, I love being nurse and just murder, death.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd put them in mid. They're not easy to go against, but not the most difficult.
All right, Scream.
Oh, I love playing as Scream. I love playing as Ghostface. But as a survivor, I feel like that's the one I get jump scared by the most.
He's literally just a quicker Michael Myers.
Yep, and he can crouch and peek around corners. It's very spooky.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But yeah, I like it. Put him in that tier.
Yeah, but just like
demo.
I brown my pants at the demo personally. I do not like
Really?
that teleporting nonsense.
Really? I feel like his teleport for that one is the worst one because people can destroy it. I would put demo in Pansy.
We'll compromise and put him in dislike going against.
Okay, that'll work for me.
Yeah, no, his teleportations have ruined my chance of escaping far too many times for me to just casually enjoy him anymore.
All right.
Alright, I forget. He's one of my favorite killers to play
Oni.
as. Oni, yeah. He's not exactly... He's
Very
okay.
Yeah. He's not like super crazy in chase or whatever, and you can work around his power, but when you hear his power going off in the background, it can freak you out for sure.
Yeah, you're browning your pants just a
Especially
little bit.
when he can just be running towards you from the other side of the map.
Alright, next
Ready
guy.
to whack you.
Yeah.
That would be what? Hold on. I don't know why I'm blanking out on his
I
name
just
right
always...
now.
I always gave him the nickname Long
Death
John
Slinger.
Silver.
Death
There we
Slinger.
go.
It's good. Yeah, he's okay. There's
He's
a lot of
fun.
counters to him.
Yeah, he's fun
He's
to
fun.
He really is. I don't as like
He's pretty fun to play as and as against.
Exactly. He's not that, oh my god, I want to punch whoever's playing on the other side of it, old man. Alright, next up, Pyramid Head. I have not played against a lot of Pyramid Heads.
I like playing against Pyramid Head. It's pretty fun, honestly. He can be really annoying when he sends you across the map instead of hooking you. But there's counterplay to it. You can try to avoid the barbed wire on the ground and whatever.
Fair enough. We'll put him in dislike also.
Put him in mid. Yep.
Alright, I forget this guy. I have him, but I don't play him
Blight.
as much. Blight, there you go.
Blight's very good. I really don't like playing against Blight because he can just bounce around every corner. There's a few things you can learn to try to get better by playing against him, but again, for people who play the game casually, you're really not going to get it that far into it.
So we'll put him in dislike?
I put him in brown pants.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
Blights will mess your day up just as much as a nurse, really.
That's
Because
surprising.
if you can bound around a wall, it's basically the same as going through it.
Oh, okay. I want to put this one in dislike. I mean, brown my parents, but not because
Really?
of skill, but because that little creepy little thing, yes, scares me every single time. Like, I will jump every single time.
That's funny.
So,
Yeah, I would say he'll scare you once or twice. But the killer's not that great, not that very strong.
No,
but
exactly.
Sure.
This is a biased pick. Like, this is just me. If I have brown my pants, these are the characters that I don't want to run in the dark.
Decision.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Trickster. I'd put him in Pansy.
Yeah. He's the one who throws knives, right?
He throws the little knives at you.
I remember when he was first released, there were so many people angry about him.
Yeah, he's not the best, not the scariest either. I'm not too big a fan of his design.
He's just a K-pop dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Legion's scarier, and that's just a
Huntress with extra steps, really.
Exactly. Nemesis.
I love Nemesis.
I like Nemesis too.
Playing against Nemesis is pretty. There's a lot of things you can do to mess a Nemesis up.
He's pansy, but he's awesome.
Pansy in tier 1. If he gets to tier 3 quickly, then probably in brown pants.
That's fair.
It's very. But if you play it right, if you don't get rid of your infections early, and he takes a really long time to get to his next stage where he can destroy pallets and stuff, he's gonna have a hard time.
Very fun though to play with.
I agree.
All right, Pinhead.
Pinhead. I honestly, do people play Pinhead?
I mean, I used to, just purely because I like to scream, "You opened the box, and I came." You know they removed that sound line. They removed that sound line.
Yeah, they did.
Because people were making too much memes off of it.
I know, something like that. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's too hard to play against. I do think the chains are really annoying if you don't find the box. You just gotta find the box though.
I think we put him in Pansy.
I agree. I wouldn't disagree with that. Okay, next is the artist. Again, very few people actually play the artist.
I actually was completely flabbergasted. I was like, the heck is this?
Yeah, so this is the one that sends the crows after you.
Oh.
Yeah, and honestly, really good artists can be quite good. Kind of like the doctor and just like denying your area. But again, I don't really see an artist all that often. And I haven't really seen an amazing one in a long time.
So we'll put them
honestly,
in Pansy?
when I see the artist, as long as as long as you remember to get off the gen after someone gets hooked, because that's immediately when they're gonna go to try to shoot it at gens. Just get off the gen as soon as you see someone get hooked for a few seconds, then get back on it.
All right.
You'll be alright. I'll put him in Pansy.
Pansy.
You're in Pansy. Yeah.
This is another one where I brought my pants, but that's because I saw the movie when I was a little kid, and she is like scarred me ever since.
I honestly agree. She's pretty freaky.
Like,
I put her in brown pants.
I've nearly DC'd every single time I've noticed that we playing against a ring girl or a Sadako or however you want to call her.
Yeah.
Like I always get the like I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I'm too scared.
Yeah, she's kind of like the Wraith, but better. Yeah, she has like insta-kill mechanics as well. Some people are really good at using that. So, yeah, I'd leave her there.
Alright. Next.
Drudge. So this is one that can teleport to lockers. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
I've never seen a Drudge.
Yeah, I think the next few, this is about the time you your playing of this game kind of slowed down.
Yeah, I played against Albert Wesker, I played against the Knight, and
Mhm.
the Alien.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, Dredge, I honestly would put them right in mid. Like, it's not a big deal. A really good Dredge will screw you over in loops because he'll charge his teleport and then charge back to wherever he started to charge it, and that'll get you in a lot of loops.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But
Alright.
on the whole, not too bad.
What about Albert Wesker? I believe he's disliked. He's not offensive, but neither is he oppressive.
I agree. Pretty fun to chase against. You can kind of try to juke his dashes.
Oh, by the way, anyone who's watching the video, the dislike going against is a compliment, not an insult on this one. Mostly because if I dislike going against you, doesn't mean I hate going against you. It just means I'm going to be very, very much annoyed that I have to play against you. It's an adversarial game.
You feel like it's mostly an even match.
Yeah. If I'm browning my pants, that means I have abject fear of you.
Yeah, that means you're considering DCing already.
Yeah.
So next is the Knight. You played against him. He can sit out his little minions to attack you and do other things like break gens.
If we were doing this purely based off of drip, he'd probably be the highest.
I agree. Good aesthetic. But again, I haven't played against many Knights who are amazing. And I don't really remember too many times of like a team wipe happening on a Knight, so I'd put him in Pansy.
Alright, Pansy it is. I have no idea what this is supposed to even be.
Yeah, no one really likes her. It's the Skull Merchant. It's more like an area denial thing, kind of like Trapper. She sets up drones that have an AoE, and if you stay in the AoE too long, you're marked and you can be insta-downable.
Honestly,
but there's also a little mini game to shut those down.
That's lame. I don't like mini games in
lame.
DBD. But honestly, I wish they put in a Terminator in this game. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. She's not that though.
Pansy?
So I put her in Pansy. Yeah.
What is this thing?
This is the Singularity. So this is like this. Remember they came out with like a space map?
Yes.
Before Xenomorph. That's the killer for it.
That's cool.
It's kind of like artificial life or something like that, and it's kind of got like AI voice lines. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So what he does is he can fire off little cameras. He can he shoots cameras and puts them on places, and then he can mark you with the camera. It's like a little turret. And then once you're marked with it, if he shoots you with his cannon, he can teleport right behind you. And God, I really hate the killers that I have to explain for like 10 minutes. But
that already makes me want to put them in dislike going against.
Once you're marked, you can teleport behind them, and for like I want to say 10 seconds or so, you're immune to pallet stunts. Like you just walk right through it.
Okay, that immediately makes me want to put them in dislike.
I am very afraid when I get these guys, but it really takes a good one to use it. So I'd put him right in the middle.
All right. And Alien. From my personal experience, I really, really dislike them. I brown my pants at the thought of playing against one because I hate those stupid tunnels. But you played more with the Alien than I have. Where do you place the
Honestly, I'd put it in the brown pants tier.
Really?
Because if you're running around a normal loop, they can angle the tail attack above you and like just angle it down as soon as they throw it over.
Mm-hmm.
So a really good xenomorph is just gonna mess you up every time
That's awful.
and can take you by surprise.
I am not a fan of this revelation.
Hmm.
Well, everyone,
Yeah,
that was our list. If
it's
you,
definitive.
it is definitive. If you play any of the characters in the Brown My Pants tier, I hope you step on a Lego.
I agree.
All right, have a
And
good one,
I
guys.
will be probably stepping on a Lego then.
Yeah, you definitely will be. I'll make sure of it. All right, have a good one.
See ya.